On Sam's first birthday celebration, his grandfather deposited an amount of $1,000 in a bank compounded at 4% interest annually. The question asks is to find how much is in the account if Sam is 4 years old. So let me attempt to answer this question now. Solution to this: if I go back to the question, the grandfather deposited $1,000 in a bank for Sam as a donation or as a gift, and he deposited in a bank that charged compound interest. That's why I say compounded, charged the compound interest, and the rate is 4% annually. So the question is to find how much would now be in the account when Sam is 4 years old. So let's attempt to answer this question now. What we now do, we are interested, or the question is interested in finding the final amount. What will be in the account when Sam is 4 years? That is after 3 years of opening the account or depositing the $1,000 in the account. The account is now 3 years when Sam will be 4 years. So the formula for finding final amount, if it is compound interest after a number of years, that is N at rate R, with P, the principal, meaning the money deposited initially. This is the formula. It says E equals to P times bracket 1 plus R all over 100, everything raised to the power of N, where N is the number of years, R is the rate, while P is the original money deposited. So we now substitute. The P is the original money deposited, which is $1,000. The R is the rate, which is 4%, and the N is the number of years. In the question it says we are interested in final amount when Sam is 4 years old. 4 years old, like I have said, it is after 3 years from his first birthday, because first birthday will now occur after Sam is just 1 year. Now is 4 years, which means N is supposed to be 3 years, because we subtract 1 from this 4. So we continue. So substituted, I have P 1000, R 4, N 3. So I have 1000 times bracket 1 plus 4 over 100, everything raised to the power of 3. So I'll try to divide 4 by 100 now. 4 by 100 will now give answer 0.04. And next I'll add 1 and 0.04 to get 1.04. Then next I'll take this power 3, 1.004 raised to the power of 3, then multiplied by 1000. So this will now give answer 1.123864, and this value is a result of taking this raised to the power of 3. Then I will multiply this by 1000 to get the final amount. The final amount is going to be $1,124.86. So this will now be the final amount. So with this I have answered this question. This what will be in the account when Sam will be 4 years. So let's see the mark distribution according to the Waec marking scheme for this very question. And the mark distribution is as follows. The first mark is the M1 mark, the method mark for substituting in the formula. The next mark is for simplifying what is in the bracket, dividing and adding to this. For writing this and having 1.04, you have M1 A1. The M1 is for attempting to divide and add, and the A1 is for accuracy of your answer, 1.04. Then the next method mark is for taking cube of this value, 1.04 raised to the power of 3. Attempting to do that, you have the method mark, and the final mark is for the final answer, the accuracy, if the answer is accurately equals to $1,124.86. So this is the mark distribution. In total there are 5 marks in this question according to the Waec marking scheme.